Good morning, guys. This is the. This is a day. That's what this is. This is a day. Good morning. This is take 3 on this video. I have to explain everything that we did that we missed, that didn't get recorded because the first time I accidentally paused and didn't realize it till about 15 minutes into the video. So I hurried up and I pressed Alt F4 so that it didn't save anything and we could go through it again together. It did save at some point. So we just continued from there and I went through all of it again and I explained all of it again and I looked up and I forgot to hit start on the recording the second time. So this time it definitely started recording. I definitely do not see a pause button. And the timer's going up, so here's our fingers crossed. Um, let's try this again. We are starting over from scratch this time. I am not trying, I don't know. Anyway, so what what we've got accomplished, let me fill you in real quick, okay? Us, I fixed the camera. The camera is now moving a bit slower. I got rid of the super speed. It'll just take me a little bit longer to get from one place to another, and that's cool because it feels a lot less jerky when I'm running up to something than I'm just, like bzz, bzz, bzz. I was able to fix the sound on our factory back here. I don't know why it wasn't working. The files were all right. I just uninstalled it and reinstalled it again. But this time all of my changes kicked in. You can see that we are currently ticking down in spinach and up in spinach bags, so you know that it's working. We got 2 bags of spinach, or 2 pallets of spinach out of the garden this morning. A pallet of lettuce. I also got a pallet each of the sunflowers and the olives and grapes. So what we're going to do, this is where it saves, because when I open this, it automatically saves. So this is where it keeps saving for me. We are going to go in and we're going to start the sunflower oil so that we can use that to make potato chips. And then we are going to go and we're going to start the grape juice, because although you haven't seen it yet, I've seen it twice now. Grapes sell for about $800-900 right now, $1,300 in May. Grape juice, on the other hand, okay, there it is selling for 3 times that. So we're gonna make juice. We could take it down and sell it today, and I get it. Oh, speaking of, because we've restarted the video 3 times, our tractor payment didn't go through. You can see up there in the corner, I still have all the money we logged out with, minus the money I used to buy new chickens, which we haven't gone over to see yet for the 3rd time. I don't know why it didn't go through. I have no idea. I am guessing, no, because that doesn't make any sense either. I was going to say, I was guessing that maybe the production costs came out first and then there wasn't enough money left for the tractor, but there's still enough there for the tractor, so they could have taken it. So my other theory, right, was that we now owe $9,200 payment. So what if at midnight, when the payment was supposed to come out, they jacked up the price first to $9,200 and then said, oops, sorry, you don't have enough, which sounds like a bank thing, right? Sounds totally like what a bank thing would do. I think that's probably what happened. So we're going to have to make sure that we have, oh God, we've got 3 months to pay off $27,000. So we're going to have to make sure that we have at least half of that 27 in the bank tonight in case that same thing happens again, because next month, oh my God, we're gonna owe so much. So what we're gonna do is I am gonna start And I have got to get down to the store and sell all of these things. I think there may be some other stuff that spawned in the meantime. We're gonna give it a minute and see if it has. Let me tie this stuff up and make sure that it doesn't fall off. Okay. While we are doing that, let's take a peek up here at all of these other things we have going on. We have honey. Not much, but we got honey. It counts. 10 liters. It counts. We have... what is this? This is olives. We got olives. We can sell the olives or we can make olive oil. We're going to leave it here until we decide what to do with it. Because I haven't decided if I want to sell it or if I want to sell the olive oil. I might want to hang on to it just in case. We need that extra money like before we go to bed. Although it looks like we're going to have another one before we're done. 427 liters towards the next pallet. Maybe we should just take it down and sell it too. I didn't on the other couple of rounds, so maybe we're just going to... No, let's process it into olive oil and then sell the olive oil. But once I put it in that factory, I can't get it back out if I need it. I'll put it here. Okay. Over to meet the new chickens, which are somewhere in the trees. I got a couple more hens today. It was like $116 worth, so it wasn't a whole lot of chickens. There are some other very good ones that are available right now, and I'm trying to be good and not buy them because they are so tempting. Look at how good that rooster is. Look at that. That's like, can you get much higher? Yeah, apparently you can. Okay, so anyway, we have right now, we have 3 roosters. We have Oliver, an annoying Fred, and we got this guy right here with the really high stats over here. And I know that we only need 1 rooster. I know that in base game you don't even need a rooster, but with this mod you do because you have to get them pregnant individually. I am hoping that maybe having more roosters will get more hens pregnant quicker. I'm hoping that we end up with lots and lots and lots and lots of little baby chickens, because that would be awesome. And the least expensive way to get chickens is if they have their own babies, right? Right? Okay. Rusty mentioned to me that chickens need a lot of feed, especially when we have the capacity to get like 500 chickens in here. And I have a plan. Which we'll talk about in a second after we look at the sheep. Okay, so we have the sheep in here. I'm not going to look at the new market. We're going to check to make sure everybody's healthy and good. And then we're going to, let's cows. We're going to look at goats. Okay, I had to double check and make sure I hadn't gotten to the goats already yet because I had a phone call and I lost my place. Okay, so what we have is we have 2 babies from this pretty lady. She's going to have babies in April. 2 of them. The other ones are young. They are still young. But we have figured out that the sweet spot is about 15 to 16 months. Because this one's 14 and it's too young. This one's 16 and she's pregnant. So it's got to be somewhere. We got 2 that can get pregnant here next month or the month after. Both are pretty good. That one needs a little bit of help. And then these are just too young yet. So this guy is doing his job. He's doing fantastic. We also have lots of sheep on their way. We've got 1, 2 more, 3 more, and then the goats. So we have like a lot of babies coming. I think the first time I recorded this, I counted like 10. I wanted to explain Chester. He was our free guy. He's now worth $348. Thank you very much. But I neutered him. He can stay here and he can have a home until his days are done because, nobody's going to take him in that kind of shape, so we're going to be nice. We're going to keep him. We're just not going to let him breed. I hope he didn't already because I'd forgot to do this last time. But you'll notice his fertility is now infertile, so you can sterilize the ones you don't want. I have also been informed that you don't get wool from male sheep. Like, why? Do you let them run around and get all woolly all the time? They gotta get their hair shaved down too, so why do you not get wool from males? I don't understand. I don't get it. But at some point, we're going to put in a butchery so we can use the males to butcher to get the meat to sell, and that's how we're going to trim our herds. We're going to butcher the males and sell the meat. That's my plan. Okay, back to the other plan for the chickens. Okay, I was sitting here thinking, we have a game style. You guys are going to have to fill me in if I'm wrong here because I am making massive assumptions over this. Okay. And if I'm too loud, I apologize. I tried to fix my volume. I think I might have mentioned that earlier, but in case I didn't, I think I fixed my volume because I was listening to my recording and I seemed a little quiet. So, we have the seasons turned off, so we can grow anything whenever. I don't remember how long it takes to grow a particular crop, but what if, for example, we planted wheat today and like by February or March or whatever it is, it's done harvesting. What if we planted it again right immediately afterwards and then got a second crop and possibly a third, like grass? What if you could grow these like grass and get multiple harvests per year? Then you don't need massive fields. You only need a decent sized one, like a manageable sized field. You can just keep replanting and replanting and replanting. And if you want to, preserve the soil, you can rotate them a little bit, but you shouldn't need massive ones if that's the case. And like I said, I'm assuming a lot of things here. So if I'm wrong, y'all need to let me know because chances are I'm probably wrong. So let me know, all right? Because, yeah, we're going to grab these apples before we head back over to the trailer. And then we're going to go sell what we have here. And I don't know why I didn't grab the lettuce, so we should probably grab the lettuce too. I know why we didn't grab the lettuce, because when I was packaging up this tractor, come on, get in there. And I was packaging up this, what? There you go. I was packaging up the stuff that we were going to take to the sell point over there. I swear I just heard footsteps behind me. Is this island haunted? Because that'd be handy to know. I was packaging up the stuff to sell, and then I moved on to the next point and I started talking, and Night Shift Brain caught up with me while I was telling a story about what happened with the confusing bits of Night Shift. And then I forgot what I was doing, and I just put everything on the wagon. So, yeah, we need to run back over and get the lettuce to go and sell that. I'm just going to leave that up there. So, anyhow, we're going to take this down, and we're going to sell it, and we're going to see what we got. And then I'm going to try to collect my thoughts on the way. I'm a little discombobulated today. A little bit discombobulated. Oh, there's more lettuce. Did we just not take one over? I swear we just took one. We probably did like 4 times now. 3 times now, maybe. I don't know. Or is that just coming up really, 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 really fast? No. Alright. See, that's what I get for answering the phone. When your kid calls, you answer just in case there's an emergency. In this case, she was a little panicky, but she's better now. Alright, so let's sell that. Did we get another one of these, or did we not pick that one up? We didn't pick that one up either? am just all sorts out. No, that wasn't there a minute ago, was it? I swear it wasn't there a minute ago. Okay, so let's put that on the tractor. I wonder how much wool we've got. I didn't check that either. I really want to get a production down to start processing the wool too into clothes. Put the lettuce on there. Anything else? Anything else? Let's see what kind of wool we got. Looks like we got 2 squares, 1 square, 2 squares, 1 square. So not much. 152. We'll let that grow. So we're gonna sell this and we're gonna see what kind of money we got. I think we're gonna need a lot of money for this tractor payment. I think we're gonna need at least 13,000, 14,000 in here just to make sure we got this covered. So we're gonna try to behave today. I'm gonna try to behave. No promises, but I'm gonna try. I have been thinking, and I would like to thank everybody. I would like to say thank you very, 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 very much for all of your support and your amazing kindness and your amazing comments and everything that you have done for me this last week. I know I'm new, and I appreciate it. I got home 24,000. That is sweet. ADD. I got home this morning and I had 1,000 of you, or not 1,000. I had 100 of you guys subscribe, and I never thought that would be possible. That was sideways. I never thought that would be possible. And in a week, you guys rock so much. Like, so much. So, I want to do something nice for you guys. I want to do something in appreciation. And don't yell at me for it, because it's going to happen. Okay? You can choose to participate or not. We're going to enjoy the view while I talk about this for a minute. I would like to have some type of giveaway just to say thanks, because you guys really mean a lot to me. So I was thinking of how you could enter without making it too complicated and show me that you would like to. I want to get your names, and I want to put them in a randomizer, and I want to pull a name, and I want to give that person like a gift certificate, like, I don't know, $20 Steam certificate, or Nitrado if you want to host your own server. That'll get you like a couple of months worth of a farm sim server, or Windows Store, or PlayStation Store, whatever it is that you play on. That'll get you one of the packs if you need to. So I'm thinking that since it took a week to get here, I will enter every name of the commenters on this video for the next week into a contest. You don't have to enter. You don't have to avoid adding a comment. If you really want to tell me how crazy I am on that sheepy and chicken thing, you can. Just tell me you don't want to enter, and I'll keep your name out of it. You don't have to add a comment. I'm not asking for that at all. I'm just trying to, I want to say thanks. So, put your name down in the comments, or just say, hey, get me, whatever you need to put, okay? I really want to do this, so help me out here. That said, again, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Okay, enough sappiness. We need to get some things done. I have been getting a lot of helpful tips. I have installed the hand tools mod. I'm trying not to resort to it if I don't have to, because that seems to be really the only way to get through the beginning of this, and I don't want to feel like I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. Although the longer I'm going into this, the more I'm realizing that's probably going to be the only way to get through these couple of months. Although I have 24,000, 24,000. 24,000. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. We're gonna. I'm kidding. I was gonna say we're just gonna, spend the night and pay off the tractor, and I'll see you tomorrow. But no, we still got plenty of time to go yet. I wouldn't do that to you. So I would definitely like to get a couple of fields plowed up today, and see how that goes. We have plenty of food for the animals. I want to check and make sure I don't let that. We do need water. The sheep need water. For some reason, this chicken pen does not require water, but it could use a little food. We'll keep an eye on it. I think it'll be okay for now. Hey, little guy. He's having fun. Okay. So let's see what we can get done. We need to save some money. I think the way this production is going and these gardens are going, I think we're going to have some more stuff to sell by the end of the day. But I'm going to try not to go too low. And if I'm aiming to have about 12 to 14,000 in here tonight, we got about 10,000 we can work with thanks to those awesome sales we just had. That was pretty nice. You got to admit that was pretty nice. Let's go get some water. I got a new water point. That should be in containers. Look, I got $250 one, and it's perfect sized. So we're going to put that in. I do still like the idea of water near the house, because that makes sense for the house and the farming. I don't want it too far out in the middle of everything, but I don't want to get stuck on trees every time I go to fill my tank either. How far over? Oh, that's not ours. That's ours. That's not ours. How far back can we put this? I guess we could put it back where the other one was. Or somewhere in the area. No, that's not ours. Let's see. What if we put it... What if we put it back here? Oh, those trees keep getting in the way. What if we just put it like right here? That's not in the way. There's plenty enough room to drive past there. Here. That'll work. Watch me hit this tree every time I drive through. Okay, then we shouldn't have to make so many trips, because I was seriously thinking about renting a bigger water tanker last time around. Yeah, I was seriously thinking about a bigger water tanker. It couldn't hurt. But right now, if I remember right, we're not renting anything. Oh, holy cow. Yeah, we're not renting anything right now, so we don't have those fees. Which is why I don't understand why the payment didn't go through last night, unless, like I said, it increased it before it tried to take the payment. That's the only thing I can think of. That had to have been it. Otherwise, I have no clue. Yay! Although I am going to miss going down that bump so many times, because that was really fun. I noticed on Rusty's video, he's going real slow up over that hill. He's taking care of his tractor, man. His is going to last. Not so sure about mine. I'm not sure I'm going to have it long enough to matter. That's not good. It's kind of funny, though. It is kind of funny. I'm going to make one more run on this water tank, and then we're going to move on. We're going to go start figuring out where we can plow. Because I got lots of space here, and if our fields don't need to be huge, we can put so many in. I want to start crud. I want to start. I need an animal that's going to produce some manure so that I can start getting a natural like slurry or something to put on my fields. There is a mod that I could download to get the manure bags, but I don't have it right now. And my plan was originally like pigs or cows or something for that, so I think I might stick for that, and if I really get desperate for it, I'll put the mod in. Because that's definitely going to be very helpful. But for now, I think we're going to try doing it as natural as we can. Too bad the sheep don't make manure, right? Alright, let's see how full they are. They have... Oh, they've got lots and lots of water now. They're good. Okay. They're still good on meadow grass. They're still good on food. Sounds good. They have no milk. I don't think I have many that are old enough to make milk. Do I know they make pallets? Never mind, we're good. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, let's go swap out the tanker for the trailer and see what kind of tools we can get. I'm really anxious to go try that new Avant thing. We never did find out the other day what it costs to rent that, did we? I think I would like to try it first and then use the hand tools as a backup just in case. Just in case. I do have those installed now. I mean, the dock worker down there, yeah, he brought them for me. He hooked me up. He knew I was looking for something like that. He hooked me up. So he's got them if we need them. Anything back there to sell yet? No. Okay. Alright, so let's get down here to the shop and see what we can do. Because I wanna do... Maybe the hand tools are perfect for small fields. They should be. Right? Like that! That one right there would be a decent size. Maybe even a... No, it's probably a decent size. Maybe even a little bit big if we're gonna be able to keep replanting. I should wait for the wisdom of all you guys before I go too far into this plan. I've never played with it that way. I don't really know. It wasn't in telehandlers. Why can't I remember where I found it? Because that was a few episodes ago and I slept since then. That's a night shift thing. There it is! There it is. Okay, what's the difference between the two? 20 horsepower? 49 horsepower. That's tiny. 6 miles per hour versus 15 miles per hour. What is this one going to cost us to rent? Lease. 1900. Ooh. 380 a day. Almost 800 per hour? That's not a good idea. That one sounds better. Should we do it? See, that time the combinations button worked pretty well. Let's see, there's front cultivator. Does it plow? Work forward and work backwards. Okay. But does it have the ability to make fields? Because we need one that's going to make fields. Cutter bar. This is the grass one, right? Doesn't these just look like fun? Manure fork. Pickup for lawnmower. Dozer blade, high tip bucket, stump grinder, lawnmower, high dump bucket, snow blower, flail mower, timber grabber, rock breaker. I did not see plow. So it must be the cultivator. But if I rent it and it's not, then I'm gonna be wasting money. We'll come back here. I'm gonna look at here first. This one, what does that one cost to lease? 800 for the small one. And the small one is 6 meters. You think our tractor's got enough horsepower for that? What does that need? It needs 260 horsepower. But isn't this is the one that works backwards? Right? This one works backwards. And then it doesn't need horsepower. 6 meters, 9 meters. I think 9 is a good size. What does that one cost us to lease? I almost said finance. We ain't financing anything right now, okay? We are having struggles with that financing. Let's get this one. And go see about making us some fields. That's bigger than I thought. Okay. So we didn't need the trailer. Let's disconnect that. Feels like the lighting is already sunset, doesn't it? I bet you we can't even connect this to the front and do it backwards, can we? Wait a minute. Let me try something. Just want to try it. Just want to try it. Nope. Okay. So, we should still be able to use it backwards if we connect it up this way. Yes. Yes. Now we just need to go figure out where would be a good place for them. Because I don't think they need to be super huge. Let's go check out this one over here. Oh, I almost tipped backwards on that one. Let's look at this one. See, I think this would be definitely good for a max size field. I think. I'm still guessing here. But like, this should be decent. You could probably put 2 in that size. Enough to get started, and then make bigger ones later. Right? So we need to turn on our little mini-map here and find out exactly where we can put these. Because I do want to put in some animals that produce manure. And I'm thinking that grassy area back there is a good spot for them, if that's still on our turf. Right back in here would be a good spot for the animals. Although this is also a perfect spot for some fields. Maybe the animals can go more on the hillside? Oh, what do you guys told me about a mod that I can get that shows my property borders? And I forgot to look for that. That would be really nice right about now. I think we can go today without it. I'm gonna put some right over here next to the goats, I think. I think I'm gonna put some right next to the goats, right here, next to these chickens. Probably run over some chickens. Hopefully I don't run over Angry Fred. Okay. Now, I'm not as great at making perfectly straight lines as some people that make these videos are. So, we may be a little squiggly. Lower it down. Okay. Let's see. Fold plow, lift plow. How do I turn on create fields? Y. Okay. Here we go. I think I need to zoom way out for this. Get over these trees. Make sure I'm going in a straight line. It looks straight. Oh, it looks so straight. That is awesomely straight. Okay. That's about as far as we might be able to plow just a little wee bit more. I don't want to get too far over. Okay. Because I don't want to miss. Move, trees! Okay. Are we straight? I think so. Let's go this way. Are we straight? We're straight. Our fields are... Oh, it went a little bit cockeyed. Okay. We are straight there. Okay. Now let's start going down this direction. I feel like that's going to go in the ground crooked. See if we can line this up. There we go. Yeah, we went a little bit crooked. That's okay. We can fix it up afterwards. Are we straight? I think we're still straight. Nope, we're not straight. How far do we want to go down? That looks even. Oh, and we got field stones too. We're gonna have to rent that thing anyway. Get a bucket and pick up them field stones. Come on. Right about there looks good. Yes. I'm not straight. I'm not straight at all. Okay. Alright, let's get the rest of this plot up. There's not much to it. It shouldn't take us very long. I tried, okay? I tried. Oh, we're struggling a little bit here. There we go. Let's just hit a rock. This will be our chicken feed field. That was definitely not straight. So this can be for wheat. Do we want to plant anything else today? It feels so weird planting in November. It really does. Oh, we're gonna need so much. We're gonna need a cultivator. We're gonna need a planter. You think we can get enough to get it planted today and still make the tractor payment? I hope so. Should we do one more field while we got the plow? I feel like we should do one more while we got the plow. or should we just accept that we finally got a field in and move on? I think we're gonna put, we should definitely put at least one more in. We can't go any further that way, and there's trees over there. So let's put the next one. I want, oops, I'm gonna hit a tree. That's exactly what I did. I want this area to be like a throughway for grass harvesting or crops or something. But I also want that, I don't know. Let's put one back here, I guess. See if we can line it up with that maybe, and then just put it out here. But then we're not going to be able to get through to go to the animals if we put the animals up there. We could put animals between the two fields, and we could put the crops over in this opening here. I think we need to buy that other plot before we put too many more crops in, because I want that for apples. Definitely want to put in another apple pen. And we don't want too much of a hill, because we're not going to have anything powerful. So what if we start like even with this tree here? And go down, I don't know, down to that next tree. We call that a field. Let's see what kind of room we got. I've got to move it over. Oops. Now we can't take these trees out to put fields in. Oh, let's do even with that tree. There we go. We can't take fields out to put, or we can't take trees out to put fields in. We can only take trees out if we're going to use them in construction. So like if we were going to build a constructible shed, we could take a tree down for that. If we were going to build a constructible house, we could take a tree down for that. We have to replant them. But like I can't take a tree down because it's in the way of where I want to put crops or where I want to put animals. Just kind of have to work around them. So I'm going to go between these trees and put in a smaller field. Maybe plant something that the greenhouse, that the garden can give me, but isn't giving me very much of. Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. I have to think about what to put in the second field. Something that we can harvest and turn into something productive. I don't want to get too far this way because then I'm not going to be able to get equipment through without running over on my animals. So this one's going to be a bit smaller. This one might be a good, maybe good for root crops because it's so small. We can start getting ready for pigs and start growing the vegetables that they need. That could be beneficial. I'm going straight. I'm not going straight. I'm pretending I'm going straight. Okay, we're gonna have to come at that with a different angle. I should have started that a little bit further down. I can paint it. I can paint it. We're all good. Look at that. I made it work. Okay, can I get that one in one pass? Nope. That's fine. That's fine. And this tractor does not have... Can I put a front hitch on this tractor? Or did my weight take up that spot? I'm gonna have to take it down to the shop and see if I can put a front thingy on this tractor. Because if I'm gonna put like a rock bucket or something on the front of here, I'm gonna need to put it on the front. You guys know I can barely drive straight going forward. How am I gonna do this going backwards? Okay. We got fields in. They're not planted. They're not ready, but we got fields in. Look at that. This one might be a bit on the small side, but I can expand it if I need to. I can definitely do that. We got more raspberries! I'm gonna have to keep account of exactly how many raspberries we get out of that because I was so excited for the raspberries. So, how did you guys like this tour on our upside down video? The tour of the island. I thought it was really nice to get around and look at everything. I mean, you can see a little bit here and there from everybody that plays, and there's getting to be a lot of people that plays. I'm gonna see if I can call out people I can. But yeah, I thought it was nice to get around. Okay. Oh, let's find the shop trigger first. I know there's a shop here. I'm gonna see if I can put something on the front. There's gotta be a shop trigger here, right? Is it around back here, maybe? This looks like a shop trigger right here. Oil stain on the ground definitely gives shop vibes. Turn the noise off. Its engine sounding a little rough. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should repair it while I'm here. Let's see. Configuration, weights. No. Bumper. Weights. No. Bumper or weights. No, there's no options. Sound box, no. Shovel? Oh, that's right. Front loader attached. I could put a front loader on it, but that's not gonna. Is that gonna help? That'll help with the bucket. You think we should? You know what? I think I might wait to put anything on it until we know that we're gonna get to keep the tractor. then I'll start putting some more money into it. Until then, let's give that little guy a shot, huh? That little one? We'll see what happens. Oh, I forgot to return the plow. Okay. Let's go and used vehicles. Almost forgot to even check there. What is that? That's a harvester head. We're gonna need one of those too. Okay, so let's look at that was in telehandlers? No, that was in skid steers. Let's see this one. Pallet fork, adapter, big bag transporter, bale spear, ball hitch. Okay. 3-point hitch adapter. We need to see if it's got a. What's this pickup? Ooh. That does rocks. Okay. Will it get them out of the field? What is that one? Same thing, but bigger. Bulldozer. Snowplow. High dump bucket. Does it just have a bigger fill? That one does 1200. That one does 1200. High tip bucket, high dump bucket? Not seeing the difference. I mean, there's a little bit in stuff, but let's try. How wide is this? Doesn't say. So I wonder if it picks it up from the field at all. I don't know if it does or not. None of those look like buckets. I mean, there's that one. None of those look like the Grady kind of wheel loaders. Like the kind that would strain the rocks out of the soil. Did I look at telehandlers or front loaders maybe? That's what I'm looking for. And that is a quickie for a front loader. Okay, let's lease maybe a front loader attachment for our tractor. And then let's lease this. $45. You can't beat that. Okay, so we're going to lease that. And then we're going to lease this. That looks really big. Is there a smaller one? 95? No, that is the small one, isn't it? Our tractor's not huge. That should be okay. 80 horsepower. I think we got that. Let's lease that one. Okay. And I also want to get someplace to put the rocks afterwards. So that's where the refillable pallets comes in. So we have a place to store them. I'm not going to use them to sell them, but we have a place that we can store the rocks. Let's get one of these. Okay. And then hopefully that's very skinny. Hopefully all of this fits. Let's see what we can do with this, huh? We are making progress. We are making progress. I've never used a front loader. You know that? I always use a telehandler. Why isn't it connecting? Are you kidding me? Do I have to take the weight off at the shop, don't I? Well, crud. Okay, let's go do that. I think I gotta put the attacher on. Ooh, if I don't blow us up first. Alright, let's get this attacher put on. I didn't want to, but we're gonna have to. See, look, I didn't damage it. Okay. Front loader attacher, yes. Customize, yes. Okay. Now we can put that on because I'm a dork and forgot. We're gonna go and plow rocks, and then I think, because we're coming up close to that hour mark I like to try and stay at, so I think we're gonna go up and we're gonna check the rocks, and then we're gonna put those away, and then tomorrow, oh, it's still only lunchtime. Tomorrow, come on, go on there. Yay, look at that. I'm gonna have to learn the controls. Let's get this bucket. And I think we'll plant it tomorrow. Should we stay in November tomorrow? Ooh. Okay, there we go. Should we stay in November tomorrow? Or should we move on to December? I don't know yet. I haven't really... I don't know what would be the best choice. We still got lots of time left in the day, but we're out of time for the episode. Where am I going here? I'm going to vehicles, and I am going to the least, plow, and returning that. Okay. And then we're gonna hook up the trailer. Go see if we can collect us some rocks with this bucket, because this looks like it's made for collecting rocks. Okay. Put this, see, isn't that, it's a nice little container. And it definitely would hold our rocks. Okay. Wish me luck. Here we go. I haven't used a shovel bucket like this since FS22? Whee! I don't know, 22 I think is the last time I used a bucket like this, and it was fun. So I'm looking forward to this. It's not quite as fancy, maybe, as some of the others. But I think it looks cool. I can't believe we got fields in. I'm so excited. And that slope's not too steep. We can totally do that. Okay, let me get this bucket off of here. So I got some place to dump these. That looks good. Okay. Let's lower this down. And... oh! My door opens! Okay, so then how do I get the bucket? If that's opening my door... that should not be opening my door. It moved. There we go. I just had the wrong attacher selected. Let's try this and see what happens. Well, that didn't pick up my rocks. I can see them right there. I need to go down a bit more. Oh, now I got stones. Yeah. Okay, so I just gotta go down more. Okay. It is a very narrow bucket. Very narrow working width on this bucket. And it appears as though I got it buried in the ground so far, working on a hill doesn't work with it. Okay, that's good to remember. I mean, it's working. It's working. It's not great. I missed those. Okay. We'll make it work. We're gonna make it work because I'm stubborn. See, it's like sometimes it's picking it up and sometimes it's not. I don't think I got most of that. And right there it didn't get those. Am I bouncing? I think I'm bouncing. Can it go lower maybe? Should I put it down lower? I don't think I'd drive very well with it too much lower. Definitely looks more consistent now though, right? Just gonna spot pick the stones. Just gonna spot pick the stones. I missed those. Let me go back. Alright, when I get these stones picked up, I'll be back, because this could take a bit. I'll be back with you in a bit, okay? Alright. Okay. I think that's the last stone. I probably missed some. I just decided to cut that out instead of doing a time lapse because all of these loop-de-loops and round and round and rounds would make you dizzy watching on a high speed. So we're gonna try not to get dizzy today. Let me bring my bucket up. You can see we got 176 liters. And I am gonna try to dump it into this pallet without making a mess. Okay. I think I need to go up just a wee bit higher. And probably a little bit straighter. Okay, let's see what happens. Ready? No, not down, just tip. I totally missed the container. I totally missed the container. Can we not put it in that container from this? Look at that tractor. Oh dear. Okay. Down we go. Down. They're gonna let me pick it up off the ground here now? Yes. 190. Is that what I had before? No, I think I'm still missing something. Did I get some in the bucket? Nope. Maybe I can only use those to empty machinery into? Let me pull that up higher. Tip the bucket. No, 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 straight. There we go. Darn it. Looks like I completely missed again. Some of it looked like some of it went in. Okay. Some of it went in. So it'll take it. I just gotta work on my aim. I gotta work big time on my aim. Okay. Small little bucket. Oops. Did I get all of it? I want to make sure I got all of it. Alright. Hey, no! Not out, in! We got a lot of it in. Okay. Is that all we dropped? I feel like we dropped some more. I'll have to watch it in the playback. Okay, straighten the bucket out. Straight, dead even. Okay. Nope, not down, up. Alright. Pull it up in the air. Tip it over. Up in the air. I have something in my way. Tip it over. I think we need to move the bucket a bit closer. Maybe a little bit closer. Oh dear, okay. That did not go in. Did that go in? 140. I think it went in. I think it went in. $205. Did we start with 205? I think we lost some somewhere. Or did we pick more up? I don't know. Let me go put this someplace to store it. Where are we going to put this? We'll put it behind the shed here. This seems to be a temporary storage spot. Okay, so there's 205 liters of stones. Oh, we got more apples. What's our production doing? Anything? I don't think it's doing anything. Not yet. Okay. Good gravy. Okay. Those are plowed. What should we do? What should we do? I think we're gonna have to call the episode here. Maybe a few more minutes, I think. I think I can make it work. Let's return. What was it that we rented? Did we bought the no, we rented the bucket too, right? Yeah, let's return the bucket. And then let's return the front loader. Okay. Now we have nothing that's leased. But we do have some more crops to sell. Do have some more things that we can sell, and we still have money, man. We might be able to get like a real planter. We might be able to get like a real planter. Okay, we got apples. Too far. Alright. I saw raspberries. Okay. Is that all further? Oh yeah, I totally did not line that up very well. Okay. I know when I'm falling off. That's not the button I pushed. There we go. What else? What else? We really need a production to do something with all these apples. Or the lettuce. Was there some... I don't think there's anything in there to do with the lettuce either. So we can take these down and we can sell those, or we can keep them and sell them later. But I kind of want to get... at least one of those fields planted. Let's go see what we can do. It looks so much later in the day than it actually is, doesn't it? I think so. Okay. Look at that! We are making progress. Today has been so productive. It really has. Okay. We need a planter. We need a planter. Where am I going? Do you need a seeder or planter? Is it the planter that does? No, it's the seeder. Okay. And I swear I turned on the hand tools. Maybe I forgot on the 5th time through. Third. It was third. I must have forgot. Okay. Um, maybe we'll have to do that next episode. Because these are definitely not... What does that cost? Mm, 2,000 to lease. I mean, we have the money to lease it. It's got an okay working width. Let me see. Everything else is like so much more. That's 3 meters, 3 meters, 4.6 meters. I mean, after that bucket, any of these are really big. I don't see hand tools in that category, so I don't think, and we didn't see one here in this equipment. Oops. None of these said cedars. So I think we're gonna have to get that one is awfully big. Let's just get this one. Finest seeds. We don't need a whole lot of seeds. The little one's gonna be plenty. And I don't think this matters, does it? Tooth roller? Oh, now it's bouncing all over the place. I like the tooth roller. We'll just go with that one. A weeder. We don't need a weeder, do we? Don't need a ridge marker. Okay, let's lease this and buy some more seeds. We should probably get an extra pallet just for the greenhouse. So we need, I'm gonna get 3. Okay. I didn't even look to see if I got enough horsepower for that. Oh crap. What do I need? $165. What did I have? I don't even remember which tractor we got. It was in a small category, right? It was... Oh, which one? It's this one, wasn't it? This one? No, it says we have none of those. I forgot the key thing down here. It'll tell us what we got. We got one of these. I should have known. Mahindra. It's always on there. Okay, what is this? What did we get? It says, what, did we get 150? Did we go all the way up to 150? Why can't I remember these things? Mahindra. We got 150. What did the cedar need? I think it's time for bed, y'all. I think it's time for bed. I think we have enough. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. We've got enough. We're gonna plant at least one field, and then we're gonna call it a day. You guys missed the entire conversation earlier about night shift brain and how complicated it is to try to schedule people. I give all the credit in the world to my boss and any boss that can schedule night shift people, because night shift people live 3 different days in one day. Okay? Any of you who have worked night shift, you'll understand this. To anybody who hasn't, it gets a little confusing. But today is yesterday, and it's also tomorrow. But it's today too. Okay? Because today, when I go to work, it will start today. But it's also tomorrow because it ends tomorrow. But I also finished work today, which was yesterday. So... So anyway, we're short a person at work on nights, so we have to schedule fill-in people. And we had one of our day staff covering the empty spot last night, but around midnight we had somebody else show up who said that she was there to cover the midnight shift. She is a fill-in from another site, and she said she was scheduled to work from midnight to 7 a.m. on Tuesday, because today's Tuesday here. But she's not used to nights, so midnight on Tuesday to 7 a.m. to normal people is midnight at Tuesday, you know, Monday night into Tuesday. Wait, today's Monday. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. You guys will see this tomorrow. Wednesday. I don't know. What day is today? Today's Tuesday. Yesterday. Okay. Yesterday was Monday. So she showed up last night thinking that it was Monday into Tuesday, but it's Tuesday into Wednesday. Right? I'm losing track now trying to explain it. Oh. This is not... This isn't gonna work. I didn't think of weights. Okay. Can we put more weight on that? I think we're gonna have to rent the thingy again. That should put some weight on it, right? Ooh, this is looking really quick, like wait until tomorrow to do. That one weighs a decent amount. Alright, let's lease it again. It wasn't expensive, was it? 300. Yeah, we should have kept it. Okay, let's come back for that. Because I've already got weights on the front. We're not gonna make it up that hill if I can't put my 4 tires on the ground. Suppose I could drive around it, right? Okay. We just want it for the weight. If I have to get another attachment for this... We're going for the hand tools next episode. If this... I'm still coming off the ground, but I think I might be able to make it work. As long as I don't try to turn. Oh, it's like I'm driving on snow. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna... I'll see you up at the top of the hill, okay? Okay, maybe if I lower it. Okay, so I have it lowered, and it seems to be, I got all tires on the ground now, but I'm really struggling here. I'm gonna try with it like this. Do I have field helper yet? I do. Okay. We're gonna try it like this. And if I can't make it work, then I'm just gonna have to see you next episode and do it next time, because this might or might not be a bit much. Okay, I don't think I have to unfold this. Let's turn it on. Follow the GPS, see if I got enough HP for this. I do. Barely. I'm not sure it's an HP thing so much as a weight thing. Though it looks like I'm doing pretty good at keeping all 4 tires on the ground. Maybe it is a horsepower thing. I don't think this is gonna work. I really don't think this is gonna work. So let's make it to the end of the path, so at least we have one row going. Tomorrow's episode, next episode, what we'll do is we'll go get the hand tools. I can't do it today. I must have forgotten to install them, obviously, on one of my reboots, trying to make up for all of my recording mistakes this morning. So I can't do it without rebooting the game. So we'll plant tomorrow. Whenever we log in, next episode, we will plant, and then we'll sell everything we got, and then start the next day. And then we'll go through the next day tomorrow. I don't like splitting it like that, but this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is just from the weight of the seeds in here. Like, I had to lower it because it was too heavy. So we'll have to return this. When I set up the next episode, I will add in that pushable tools mod, because we need it. We really do. Yeah. I was hoping we could do it, but that's not gonna happen today. Next time. Absolutely next time. We made a lot of progress today. We made a lot of progress today. I am happy with these results. How about you guys? I am happy with these results. Okay. To all of you wonderful people out there, thank you again. And I'll see you next time. Bye.